I built SaaS for the past 6 years, and last month I've just made everything free, all of it free. Not just freemium, but actually free. We removed our pricing pages, I've stopped responding to any customer support tickets, and more importantly, I told my team to stop developing new features altogether. And for the first time, that night I went to bed, and I've had the best sleep I've had for over 6 years. And today I want to tell you how I did it, why I did it, and why you should do it too.
We recently pivoted to serve the white collar segment and actual customer pipelines where customers were interested in what we're using, what we're building. Everything was super exciting. But at the same time, I caught something that I cannot ignore. I was actually canceling my own SaaS subscriptions left and right because now we're able to build whatever we want using Claude Code and Cursor. So I was caught in a pretty weird spot. Why am I still building in SaaS when everything that's going to be eventually automated? So I have been actually in the SaaS space for about 6 years. When I was still in college, I started this app called Simple Direct. Its intention was to actually help home improvement businesses from around the country to be able to offer their customers simple and fast financing. So it was a novel topic at a time, and I have been working on it for the past 5 or 6 years. But this year we've decided to actually let it go because there's so many reasons that made it not work. And quite frankly, our customers, so the home improvement companies, they really enjoy the product, but they require hand-holding along the way. So I thought I was building a fintech product, but instead I was building something that I have to hold my customers' hand all the time. If they have a question, they come to me and they call me, or they call my staff. And we slowly realized over the past year or so that we didn't actually build a technology company. We built a service business, and that is a pill hard to swallow. Eventually, the pricing that we were charging, $14.99, which is like $1,499 per year, is just not enough to cut it. We had many paying customers, but at the end of the day, that's not enough to run a business that's based in North America, unfortunately. So we decided to let that go and pivot into the white collar space, which, as you know, it's been pretty competitive lately. We have Notion, we have Slack, we have all these different tools, Salesforce, are focusing on a white collar B2B space. So we thought that pivot was going to save us, and fast forward today, it did not. So obviously it wasn't great that Simple Direct financing did not work. I spent the past couple of years calling myself a fintech founder and a SaaS founder, but at the end of the day, whatever I pulled my identity through did not work. And that sucked a lot, right? Because I thought myself as a technical founder, and after it failed, I'm like, am I actually? And I think part of me wanted to still prove that I can still make software. Around that time, I think it was just actually 2 months ago, I wasn't really sure if that was the right call. It feels like the right thing. We had so many customers who are with us on Simple Direct financing. And I personally have also had a community on Twitter and different places who are following about the things I'm building. So of course, it just made sense to actually be building something in that space and broadcasting it. And we actually do have many customers of Simple Direct Chat, and also people who sign up for the waitlist and wanted to come in. But around the same time, I was telling myself, asking myself, is that actually the right play? Is it really the same thing I want to do for the rest of my life? Am I going against history? So there are so many questions I have necessarily have the answers to. For example, does it actually have moat? Is it something that OpenAI and Anthropic or even the other guys cannot copy tomorrow? And I sort of don't know how to answer that, because deep down, I think I knew something like this doesn't have any moat. The moat from before was that you can ship software a lot faster. You can actually ship a lot quicker as a startup team compared to big companies. But the uncomfortable truth is that now anybody can ship that. They can do that if they have a laptop, have Claude Code, Google Anti-Gravity, which is free, by the way. There's so many different tools that can get you to code faster. And I no longer see the moat anymore. And what's the scariest thing? I'm actually not a very technical person. Sure, I studied computer science in college, but my mind was never in it. And I just thought of myself as not being good at computer science at all, because I wasn't good at syntaxes, I wasn't good at hardware, and that has been with me for a very long time. When I was in my first internship, I wasn't doing well as a developer there, and eventually I got let go early before my internship actually had to finish for myself that I'm not a good coder. I started using Claude Code a few months ago, and the power of that model has been significant. I posted myself in my blog about how something that's being vibe coded would never work in a production environment. And today, looking back, I was just terribly wrong. I was able to build my personal website from the ground up with different features, with tools, with different games, with different apps. I was able to build it over a few hours with just maybe like 20-30% of understanding of software engineering as compared to actually full engineer can build something so quickly. What about someone who never heard of software engineering before? It's truly a paradox. Why building when someone else can build the same thing as you, right? Why building it now so that a year or two after, you'll be competing with 20, 50, 100, or even more competitors who are trying to take your lunch. I'm also saving money for the business quite a lot. We used to pay $500 a year for a social media management tool. Now we canceled that. We used to pay for Zoom, and now we don't need that as well. We even pay for Slack, and we're even thinking about canceling Slack and using a free tool called Campfire as well, which is open source. We've been canceling so many tools. I've been reviewing my credit card statements. We even cleaned up the team as well. We had 5 people, and now we only have 3. 2 years ago, we actually had 14 employees on the staff, and then we went to 5. It's not really that we are letting people go because they're not doing a good job. It's just more about their roles are being eliminated. Their role might make sense last month, but it just doesn't make sense this month anymore. And I think we've been saving more than $2,000 per month just on these different SaaS tools. And if we cancel everything, we'll be saving $3,000 to $4,000 a month just SaaS expenses. Looking back, these tools will not be cancelable 2 years ago. I would think there's no way we're canceling these tools. They're so important. They're so essential. But even today, I was looking at Figma. I was even debating if I would be canceling that as well, which is crazy. We cancel Notion as well, which is something I've never thought I'd be canceling. I think every app is right now trying to justify its existence. And if I keep building a SaaS software business, I should just be wasting my time. I'd be wasting my team's time. So what did we actually do? We killed all our SaaS apps. We removed the pricing page, we removed the support request, and we updated our marketing websites. So now it says it's free forever, use it or don't. And after making that change, I remember going to bed, and for the first time in 6 years, I felt truly relieved. I feel relieved because customers are going to be sending me support requests, and I just don't have to respond to them anymore. I don't have to reply to something that genuinely does not charge customers at all. So right now, our applications, we have changelog, we have chat, we have financing. All these different tools are free for the foreseeable future and perhaps forever. And if you use that application, then you know about me, you know about my brand, you know about my business. That's called a lead generation. We are building apps for the core and sole purpose of lead generation and nothing else. When I slept that night, it was good. It was relieved. I was relieved that I'm actually able to let the founder label of myself go, because I knew the next couple months, next couple years, SaaS is dead. And I'm actually to embrace myself for, okay, I'm going to be making $0 on SaaS forever, likely, but I still did it. I didn't find excuses. I didn't tell myself things would be better. I didn't say, okay, I have a moat, or I didn't say, I'm going to figure it out later. I actually did it. I killed it and I moved on.
So if you're stuck doing something that you no longer love anymore, if you're just doing it to extend your identity or to make some other people happy, maybe the work itself is not a problem, but you're the problem, right? Maybe cut that from your life, remove the label, and pursue something that you really love. And maybe that's the answer to everything. So if you like the video, subscribe. I post more post AI thoughts just like this.